If you bring a woman here with a child on their own, like, do you think, like, how does that work? They're obviously going to be all men.
Well, because if you're usually a refugee and you're fleeing a war-torn country, they send the women and the children first.
They don't
They,
actually. My family fled persecution in Iraq, and my dad, my granddad, and his sons went first, and then the mother, the wife, and the daughters came, because you can't just be having no
yeah,
stability
but are you talking about
without.
legal immigrants though?
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Even in illegal, it's the same story in the sense of how it works. You can't have an instability when you have a wife or kids or woman on their own in a foreign country. They're not going to send. You see what I'm trying to say?
But I do think so. If they're fleeing a war-torn country, all the men leave the women and the children in the war-torn country with no protection. Like that seems stupid to me. Surely all the women and the children would be killed if all the men fucked off across the sea to set up a new life for what? They'd probably be.
That's a
Do you know
massive
what I mean?
assumption. They're all being raped and killed by the men, their own
Well,
men. Not all of them are raping and killing them.
I'm talking about the people that are coming in and doing it. If it's a war-torn country and they're in war, is that not what everybody's talking about just now? Hamas are coming in and raping the women and killing them and setting them on fire. So that's clearly what's happening. So I don't understand what I'm saying. If someone is fleeing a war-torn country, and that's the sort of thing that men
Yeah.
have done for years over history and raped us and pillaged their villages, why the fuck would the men leave the country and leave all the women and the children unprotected?
So you cannot just send a woman. They would not send a woman on her own, a woman on her own with children, without having a stable income or a stable home, right? They won't send. They will send their sons because they have that mentality. They will send their sons because of that. Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you?
So they'll send the younger ones, like not all the husbands
Yeah,
and
well, of
everything.
course they're gonna send their sons, aren't they? Just
Well, I
because they're
don't know.
young
I'm just
doesn't
asking.
mean
I
that.
know you're upset, but I'm just asking. Like, I
No,
don't
I'm
know.
not
That's
upset.
why
I
I'm
just
asking.
talk. I just talk like that. Sorry, I'm not upset with you.
Oh, I hope so. Good.
No, you
No.
we can have a discussion. It's not the end of the world, man. It's cool.
But I would never be like, see what you. I would never do that to anybody. Do you know what I mean? Even if I was walking past a hotel that all these men are supposed to be in or whatever, I wouldn't. I still wouldn't be racist to somebody. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to
Yeah.
assume, but I'm allowed to ask questions and be worried because UK is
Yeah,
such
of
a small
course.
country. Do you know what I mean? So if we've got all these men coming from different countries who are illegal immigrants, they're not coming from
Which
war-torn
I agree
countries.
with. It's
That's
just
the thing that frightens me.
The little I know about Palestine, Hamas being in Palestine and ordinary Palestinians' life not improving with Hamas there. Hamas hasn't helped Palestinians doing this. The Palestinians are the people that are now going to get fucking absolutely fucking pummeled. Yeah, ordinary human beings. Yeah, have no fucking say. Yeah, this idea that we have democratically accountable fucking politics is a joke. When was the last time you saw a fucking politician going to fucking prison because of the problems he's caused in real people's lives and the deaths that have occurred through, mistakes being made? It doesn't fucking happen. People that go to the people that end up in prison are fucking poor people because they can't afford their bills and they go thieving or they end up on drugs and all the sorts of fucking shit that you get.
Here, here, slightly.
yeah, literally I was about to do that. You're
And
right.
that's why I would never fight with anybody, and refuse to if it's going to come down to fucking religion, colour. If you say the N word, does it mean nigger or does blah blah blah? Because I see it all. I'm like, they're just trying to make us fight all the time. I'm not doing it unless you're an asshole to me. I'll be an asshole to you.
Yeah, I agree with that. And there's no point, like, with this thing. It's just people are just using shit. They always do. Everyone wants to say something. It's not like we can have a discussion and it's okay. We have differing opinions. No, no, it's us and them. And this is like with everything. if you want
Where in
to.
reality we're all stuck in the fucking middle,
Yeah,
being pulled
and our
either way.
opinion doesn't even fuck. Like you said, I say that all the time. Our opinions, we can argue all day long, but we don't fucking matter. They don't give a shit. But it's true. We all fight each other. They make us fight each other, and we all argue about shit. But we're all in the same fucking shit boat.
I just we live on the same planet. We have our own individual struggles where we are, but I just feel these vibrations in other areas of the world, and I don't want to lose your voices.
Apparently what we need in case of a blackout and the government lose their shit is a CB radio.
I'm sure you can get a network, someone fucking radios someone in a boat somewhere or an island.
We can just get right on the phone to fucking J.K. Rowling. Send us a pigeon, bitch.
I highly recommend everyone switches off from the news and social media now and again. Just worry about things you can see in front of you, your family. Go on walks, spend time in nature, because you know what? That detachment helps you come back and cope with whatever else you're facing in real life.